At 85, Dr. Sarah Lee still walks 5 miles daily, her heart as strong as ever. But she warns, many seniors unknowingly harm their hearts with morning habits they've trusted for years. Take John, 70, who nearly faced a heart attack after his usual coffee routine spiked his blood pressure. "I thought I was fine," he told Dr. Sarah, shaken. Curious if your mornings are putting your heart at risk. Through 50 years of practice, Dr. Sarah discovered 3 common habits that can strain your heart after 60. Habits most overlook. In the next few minutes, you'll learn simple changes to protect your heart and boost your vitality. Ready to uncover these life-saving secrets? Share your city in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more wisdom to age gracefully. Let's explore the first morning habit you need to avoid today. Habit 1. Drinking coffee right after waking up. Picture this. You roll out of bed, eyes half open, and shuffle to the kitchen for that sacred cup of coffee. It's been your morning ritual for decades, right? For many of us over 60, that steaming mug feels like a lifeline to alertness. But here's a twist that might make you pause. That first sip could be a shock to your heart. Yes, your heart. Dr. Sarah Lee, our 85-year-old cardiologist who still walks 5 miles a day, has seen it time and again. "Coffee right after waking," she says with a knowing smile, "can jolt your heart like a lightning bolt, especially after 60 when your blood pressure's already playing hopscotch. It's not about giving up your beloved brew entirely. Don't worry, we're not that cruel. It's about timing. That morning rush of caffeine spikes adrenaline, making your heart race and your blood pressure climb, just when your body's trying to ease into the day. Now, let's get to the science. But I promise it won't feel like a lecture hall. A Harvard study found that drinking coffee right after waking can raise your blood pressure by 10% within 30 minutes. That's a big deal when you're over 60, because our arteries aren't as springy as they used to be. Stiffer arteries mean that extra pressure hits harder, stressing your heart. And here's the kicker. Caffeine also pumps up cortisol, that stress hormone we all wish would take a vacation. For folks with a history of high blood pressure, and let's be honest, that's a lot of us, this early morning coffee habit can be like inviting trouble to breakfast. Dr. Sarah puts it plainly. Your heart's waking up too. Don't make it sprint before it's ready. Let me tell you about Linda, a spry 68-year-old who could charm a room with her laugh. Every morning, she'd pour a strong black coffee the second her feet hit the floor. It was her get up and go juice. But soon, she started noticing her heart racing like she'd just run a marathon. By mid-morning, she was exhausted, barely able to keep up with her grandkids. When she saw her doctor, the news hit hard. Her blood pressure was in the danger zone. "I thought coffee was harmless," Linda said, shaking her head. Dr. Sarah sat her down and shared a simple fix. Wait an hour after waking to let your body settle, then sip something gentler, like green tea. Linda was skeptical. Green tea sounded like something for yoga retreats, not her cozy kitchen. But after 3 weeks, she was a believer. No more heart palpitations. Her blood pressure steadied, and she felt sharper than ever. "I'm still Linda," she grins. "But now I'm Linda with a calmer heart." So, what's the game plan? You don't have to ditch coffee forever. Dr. Sarah's not here to break your heart. Instead, give your body a 60-minute buffer after waking to let cortisol levels ease up naturally. If you're still craving that warm mug, go for black coffee with no sugar, but only after a light breakfast to cushion the impact. Better yet, try swapping it for green tea, which has L-theanine to relax your heart while keeping you alert. For my Western friends, steep a green tea bag in hot water for 2 minutes, then add a splash of lemon for a zesty kick. If you're in Asia, maybe Vietnam or the Philippines, Consider brewing guava leaf tea or ginger tea, staples in many homes for their heart-soothing benefits. It's like giving your heart a warm hug instead of a jolt. Imagine this on your screen: a silver-haired grandma in a cozy kitchen, calmly pouring green tea into a mug, sunlight streaming through the window. A simple graphic pops up, showing a red line spiking for coffee's blood pressure surge, then a steady green line for green tea's calm effect. It's clear, it's visual, and it sticks with you. A quick word of caution: if you've got heart issues or high blood pressure, check with your doctor before sipping any coffee. Steer clear of instant coffee mixes. They're sneaky with sugar and preservatives that can sneak up on your heart. Can't imagine life without your morning brew? Pair it with a small meal, like a slice of whole grain toast, to soften the blow. Here's my seasoned advice, from one heart to another. Start your day gently with green tea or warm water. Your heart's been with you through thick and thin. It deserves a little TLC. Try this for just 1 week, and I bet you'll feel the difference. So, what's your morning drink of choice? Drop it in the comments. We're all curious. Habit 2. Eating sugary pastries or cereals. Who doesn't love a sweet start to the day? A warm donut, a slather of jam on toast, or a bowl of healthy cereal. It's like a hug from your kitchen, right? But hold that pastry, because after 60, these sugary treats can turn on you faster than a soap opera villain. Dr. Sarah Lee, our 85-year-old heart expert who's still out walking folks half her age, has a warning that'll make you rethink your breakfast. Sugar, she says with a twinkle in her eye, is like a party crasher for your heart. It sparks inflammation, puts pressure on your arteries, and makes your ticker work overtime. We're not saying you have to live like a monk. Nobody's taking your joy away. But those morning sweets might be setting your heart up for trouble, and we're here to help you dodge that trap. Let's break it down with some science, but don't worry. It's simpler than assembling your grandkids' toys. A Mayo Clinic study shows that refined sugar, the kind in your cereal or croissant, can boost inflammation by 20%, paving the way for artery-clogging plaque. Picture this. 1 bowl of sugary cereal packs 15 grams of sugar, about 4 teaspoons, enough to spike your bad cholesterol. After 60, your body's not as quick to handle sugar surges, so those sweet mornings can lead to chronic inflammation, upping your risk of heart disease. Dr. Sarah puts it like this: your heart's already put in decades of hard work. Don't make it fight a sugar storm first thing in the morning. And trust me, nobody wants their heart throwing a tantrum before lunch. Now meet Robert, a 72-year-old retiree with a laugh that fills a room. Every morning, he'd pour himself a big bowl of whole grain cereal, the kind with heart-healthy claims plastered on the box, and maybe sneak a Danish on the side. I thought I was doing my heart a favor. He chuckles now. But his cholesterol told a different story, sky high, with chest pains and fatigue creeping in. Dr. Sarah took one look at his breakfast and said, "Robert, your cereal's more dessert than heart food." She suggested swapping it for homemade oatmeal with sliced bananas. Robert grumbled. Oatmeal sounded like something his grandma ate. But after 2 months, his cholesterol dropped 25%. Better yet, he's back to walking 30 minutes a day, no huffing or puffing. I feel like I stole a few years back, he beams. So, how do you kick the sugar habit without losing the joy of breakfast? It's easier than you think. Ditch the pastries and cereal for homemade oatmeal, a heart hero that's quick to whip up. For my Western friends, simmer rolled oats in water for 5 minutes, then top with banana slices and a sprinkle of cinnamon for natural sweetness. No sugar needed. If you're in Asia, maybe Vietnam or the Philippines, try brown rice porridge with steamed sweet potato, a breakfast staple that's kind to your heart. Prep tip: Cook a batch of oatmeal on Sunday, store it in the fridge, and reheat a portion each morning. Toss in berries or chia seeds for extra heart-loving nutrients. Your taste buds will thank you, and your heart will throw a parade. Picture this on your screen: a cozy grandpa stirring oatmeal in a sunny kitchen, slicing bananas with a smile, or a grandma in Hanoi scooping brown rice porridge. A graphic flashes: red, inflamed arteries from sugar, then green, healthy ones with oatmeal. It's simple, clear, and sticks in your mind. A quick heads up: always check cereal labels for hidden sugars. Words like fructose or syrup are red flags. If you have diabetes, test your blood sugar after trying new foods, and check with your doctor if you're on heart meds. Don't let sneaky sugars catch you off guard. Here's my 2 cents. From one seasoned soul to another, swap that sugary cereal for oatmeal or porridge. It's hearty, delicious, and your heart will sing. Try it for a week. You'll fall in love with the natural sweetness of fruit. What's your go-to breakfast sweet? Share it in the comments. We're all ears. Habit 3. Sitting too long after breakfast. After a hearty breakfast, what's better than sinking into your favorite armchair with the morning news or a good crossword? It's tempting, isn't it? But for those of us over 60, lingering too long after eating can put a real damper on your heart. Dr. Sarah Lee, our 85-year-old cardiologist who's still zipping around like she's got a secret fountain of youth, has a gentle warning. Sitting too long after breakfast, she says with a wink, is like clogging up your body's rivers of blood. It makes your heart work harder than it should. We're not saying you have to run a marathon, goodness no. But staying glued to the couch right after eating can slow your circulation, and your heart deserves better than that. Let's find a simple way to keep it humming happily. Let's talk science, but I promise it's as easy as pie. A Stanford study found that sitting for long stretches after eating can cut your blood circulation by 15%, raising the risk of blood clots and high blood pressure. After 60, our muscles don't spring into action as easily, so blood flow can get sluggish, putting extra strain on your heart. Here's the good news. Just 5 minutes of light movement after breakfast can boost circulation and lower bad cholesterol. Think of it like giving your heart a little morning stretch. It doesn't take much to make a big difference. Dr. Sarah sums it up. Your heart's a pump, not a couch potato. A little motion keeps it flowing smoothly. And who doesn't want a heart that's ready to tackle the day? Meet Helen, a 71-year-old with a knack for knitting scarves that could win awards. Every morning, she'd enjoy her oatmeal and then settle in for an hour of TV, catching up on her favorite shows. But even with a healthy diet, she felt tired and stiff, like her joints were staging a protest. I thought I was doing everything right, she sighed. Dr. Sarah saw the issue right away. Helen's post-breakfast TV marathons were slowing her circulation. She suggested a 5-minute walk around the house after eating. Helen laughed. A walk? I'm no athlete. But she gave it a try. After a month, her morning fatigue vanished, her blood pressure steadied, and she even stretched her walks to 15 minutes. I feel like I'm 60 again, she says, grinning. So, how do you break the sitting habit without turning your morning into a gym session? It's a breeze. After breakfast, try a 5-minute walk around your home or backyard. Nothing fancy, just a stroll to wake up your heart. In America, picture yourself pacing your porch or circling the living room, maybe waving to neighbors like it's a small-town parade. If mobility's a challenge, try seated stretches. Roll your shoulders, lift your legs gently, or do slow arm circles right from your chair. These moves are perfect for anyone feeling a bit creaky. For a touch of global flair, you might borrow from Asia. Think simple Tai Chi motions, like soft hand waves, popular in Vietnam or Malaysia. Prep tip: keep comfy shoes by the door to make walking a no-brainer. On your screen, imagine this. A cheerful grandpa strolling through a leafy backyard, or a grandma doing seated stretches in a cozy den. A graphic shows sluggish red blood flow from sitting, then vibrant green flow with movement. It's clear and sticks with you. A quick note of caution. Stop if you feel dizzy or have chest pain, and check with your doctor if you have heart issues. Start with 2 or 3 minutes of movement and build up slowly. Wear comfy shoes to avoid slips. Nobody needs a tumble to start the day. Here's my seasoned wisdom, from one heart to another. Just 5 minutes of movement after breakfast can transform your heart health. Try it today. You'll feel energized, like you've unlocked a secret to youth. What's your favorite way to move in the morning? Share it in the comments. We're all in this together. Well, friends, we've just taken a heart-smart journey together, and what a ride. Today, we uncovered 3 morning habits to steer clear of after 60. Guzzling coffee the second you wake, indulging in sugary pastries or cereals, and parking yourself on the couch post-breakfast. Swap these for green tea, homemade oatmeal, and a quick 5-minute stroll, and you're giving your heart a fighting chance. Dr. Sarah Lee's wisdom shows us that these simple tweaks can steady your blood pressure, boost your energy, and keep your ticker humming happily. It's like giving your heart a daily dose of love. And who doesn't want that? Protecting your heart doesn't need to be a chore. Trust me, I've seen a few sunrises myself. Start small, maybe wait an hour before your coffee, or take a short walk after eating. Consistency is your secret weapon. As Dr. Sarah loves to say, every tiny step today is a gift to your health tomorrow. You're never too old to live vibrantly, with a heart full of joy and strength. These changes are your ticket to more mornings with grandkids, walks in the park, or just savoring life's little moments. Now, let's keep this heart-healthy party going. Share this video with someone you care about. Let's spread the love. Hit that subscribe button for more tips to age gracefully, and drop a comment below. Which morning habit will you change first? Got a heart-healthy trick up your sleeve? We're all ears. Here's to strong hearts and joyful lives wherever you are. What's your heart-healthy goal? Share it below. We're rooting for you.